Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for fantasy fights. We're actually throwing together one that's really popular on the internet, Goku versus Superman. We have Fischler right here talking about Goku, and we have Hyla talking about Superman. So the battleground's going to be very simple. We want no casualties, so they're going to be fighting. Let's give it the Cell Arena.
Okay.
You know, very steady. Nothing's around there. No one will get hurt.
I would say want to do the fucking hyperbolic time, not the hyperbolic. What's the place they always go training in?
Hyperbolic time chamber.
Is that basically?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, when you
But Cell Arena's better.
Yeah, Cell Arena it has no restrictions because the time chamber has a weight to it.
The further out you go, the heavier the gravity gets.
Yeah. So, anyway, back onto the topic. They're gonna be fighting inside the Cell Game Arena. It's very simple. Everywhere that Superman really that I can picture in my head has really a town, so there's more casualties for it. Unless you think otherwise, but I think Cell Game Arena works pretty well. Also, for the record, there's not complete favoritism. It's more or less we like both, and we just have arguing points for each. He's more of a Superman fanatic, so he's going to be arguing on that kind of base. He's more Goku at this moment. He thinks he's going to win, so he's arguing on the base. Both of them are going to be at their... We're going to talk about both of them at base level, following each forms, followed by their prime levels. So we're going to go into each form and scenario. So, set the ground. We'll start with Rob.
Alright, well, first off, Superman has been... First off, the man can travel faster than the speed of sound without him restricting himself. He can travel faster than the speed of sound inside the Earth's atmosphere. If this fight were to go beyond the Earth's atmosphere, he can travel faster than the speed of light. He's traveled from Pluto to Earth in a matter of minutes. So, he can travel faster than the speed of light outside of the Earth's atmosphere. He defies gravity on a regular basis with directional flight. The man literally has pulled solar systems on his back. In DCU comics, he has pulled solar systems on his back. He has a superhuman sense to where, just like how, Jedis can sense where their opponents are, Superman can always sense, and how Goku can too. He can sense where he is. So...
Alright, so we have the fundamentals of what Superman can do. What can Goku do?
Let's see. The first Super Saiyan of his kind. Actually, sorry. The third Super Saiyan of his kind. First came the first god that died in a battle. Then his father, Bardock, one of the strongest Saiyans. Then himself. Let's see. If you don't kill him, he gets stronger, which is gonna be kind of hard for Superman with his laws of not killing. Same thing with Goku. Don't like to kill him over sport. I don't know how to say it. He's a level of a god now. He's in the midway of mastering a technique, so it's non-canon right now.
Well, no, it is canon.
Okay.
Just unperfected.
Okay, then he gets in. But this is the one point that he kind of got him. Because if we're fighting in Goku's universe, we don't, technically speaking, the sun isn't. That's the one thing that's going to get weird with it. Am I just talking about this?
Hold on. Let me cut your thing right there. Okay, so the Cell Arena is going to be held inside both universes. Think of the universe as being matched.
It's Earth.
It's Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, Goku and Superman are meeting on equal terms. Not equal in fighting skill, obviously, because we're talking about who will win, but they're equal terms. So whatever Goku would count as ki will be known as... What would be?
I don't know what to call it.
Just like Goku would have ki and be able to use all of that, there's still and besides, it's still Earth. We're still having the yellow sun. So...
Yeah. So ki is basically your version, but here's the one point that kind of difference. In DC Universe, as your home universe, there's many things, Lucifer, Morning Star, the Spectre, they're all on God level.
Yeah.
And in the DC Universe, that's magic to them. So if we're combining both levels, because Goku's got a god form, and even in his home universe, if you don't have that power, never felt it, you can't even.
Okay, but
stand
ki
for it.
would be considered an inner energy, would it not?
Exactly, but that's
Okay,
not ki
so-
when he's transforming. That's now God power
But
given
hold on,
by
but what is he?
God.
But what is he? Yeah, but what is he letting out? There's nothing magical about it. All it is an inner energy sparking up.
Yeah, that
It's
technically
not-
would be
it's-
called magic.
It's inner energy that he learned to control in a different way. It's just like nowadays with Shaolin monks. They can do the same thing. They use their inner energy for things.
Yeah, I don't see their fucking hair going yellow and running
No, but they
around.
can light
fucking
fire
blowing
with
bitches
their-
up.
They can light a fire with their hands from their inner energy. They have learned to master that. So it's granted, no human being is going to be able to get big yellow spiky hair from mastering his inner energy. You know, it's just physically impossible. But it is a inner energy. It's not magic.
His key is this.
No,
super,
the key is
the key is
energy.
well, the key is the aura of red. He does.
Okay,
The-
so
It's
what's
his
red gotta do
same
with it?
blood, and then
okay.
we can argue this point to I'm blue in the head, to you're blue in the head, and to I don't have more of this, and you don't have more of that, and I'm so cotton mouth I'm loose spitting white. We can go on this day and night. Let's just get to the fun part, because this is going to be interesting.
Well,
Because by that little point, if
thing to add is on what a few of his powers that I forgot to mention before is that keep in mind Superman has something called heat vision that he can narrow down to shoot like inside your pupils and narrow it and target it into your brain with pinpoint paper thin measurement accuracy.
but we're also not doing kill shots.
No, that you don't need to kill somebody to do a lobotomy.
But he would never.
All
do
you
that.
do,
We're doing
yes,
in the,
actually-
we're doing within the character.
Actually, yes, he has done that.
In an alternate universe, when he did it to
No,
villains.
no. He's done it in his own comics.
Yeah, Doomsday.
He also stopped Hatter with it.
He took away Merlin's powers.
Yeah,
before it had-
Hatter.
Yeah.
Took his power away, performed a lobotomy. All that does is it literally turns that part of your brain that allows you to do that into mush. It doesn't kill you. It just turns that part of your brain
But
into mush.
in normal circumstances, we're not doing it to. Oh yeah, we're doing it for. They're just having.
Oh yeah,
They're not
but
trying to kill each other. Not trying to take
Well,
powers
no,
away.
but-
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Goku will fight until he dies, though.
yeah,
But no,
So
not
it
if
would take
and
Superman
that's
to
what
kill
the
him.
term's on.
Superman
if
would
they're-
either have to take his power away or kill him with a.
Well, Goku, you know how we both know how all three of us know how Goku fights. He's not. If he needs to kill, he will.
Yeah.
But half the time he won't. Look at Frieza. He could have killed him multiple times. He even gave him. If the fight's ended, it's done. But if you try to do some slick shit, he'll blast your ass away.
I mean, Goku he did try to kill him, and it didn't really work.
But look at the gold. He blasted him into the earth.
Anyway, so let's talk about the skills and powers that they have before we jump into the fight.
Okay.
So you mentioned heat vision before.
Heat vision. Like I said, he can narrow it down to molecule like size with paper thin measurement accuracy. He literally could perform a lobotomy like that. Done. No more fight. Goku's done at that point. Like I said, he has superhuman. He has insane superhuman strength with being able to pull solar systems on his back. The man can lift a pyramid with ease. You know, he catches 747 aircrafts out of the sky like they're little tiny pebbles getting thrown at you by your little brother. Like it's nothing to him.
Superhuman strength.
He's got superhuman stamina. You know, he's proven he's done it before. He's flown around the Earth at over light speed outside of the atmosphere for 60 days. Think about that. He's flown faster than the speed of light for 60 days.
I'm sorry, but that was ridiculous. Turning back time with the way he can rotate the Earth, I thought it was so stupid.
Traveling faster than the speed of light, traveling around the Earth in a circle continuously for 60 days, you will
Or
reverse
just
the
superheat the
Earth.
whole Earth and kill everyone. And destroy the ozone layer.
Yeah, with his luck. I'm
Alright,
surprised
you know
he
what?
went
It's
back
a
to
comic book, guys. It's not realistic. It's a comic book.
Okay.
Get over yourselves.
Alright.
I
think you're missing the ice breath.
Ice breath won't really work on Goku, considering
Yeah,
that his
still
ki
valid.
lets off heat. It won't work.
You're right.
You know, so there's no real point in saying it.
Got
But
crypto.
again, he does. Yeah, he's got a dog that could, bite you. Whoop-de-dope.
It has vision too. in flight.
Which is really, it's so funny.
Oh, so what's he gonna do? Chase Goku's little tail when he goes Super Saiyan 4?
That is
Super
stronger
Saiyan
than
4
God.
is not canon. That is not in this fight.
It was a joke.
It technically does.
No,
It
it's
matters
not.
what canon we're going to, because if he can use the most buffed out Superman, I can use the most buffed out Goku.
Yeah, but Superman Prime.
Are we using fusions too?
No, because it's that
It's a
requires
one
another
person
person.
thing.
Yeah.
But, if, like you had mentioned, if Goku were able to get to a level above Superman, and if it were a fight to the death, Superman would fly into the sun, absorb the energy from the yellow sun, come out as a god, which then is immune to all weaknesses, including magic and kryptonite and the red sun. So, being Superman Prime, you're then invulnerable to your former weaknesses.
True.
So
but
he could go,
Well,
if it were a fight to the death, he would go into the sun, come out as Superman Prime, and be able to beat Goku no problem. But,
We're also talking about if he actually knew that knowledge.
yes.
so are we
Which,
talking
right
about,
now, the guy I'm talking about doesn't know of that yet.
well, we both know how both of them are pretty chatty. I'm pretty sure Goku's not the smartest fucking person, but
Yes.
eventually, I'm pretty sure he like, how do you get that strong? And Superman's like, oh, I feed off the sun. I'm pretty sure at that point, Goku would probably blow up the sun.
No, Goku, what's Goku's biggest weakness? Is that he likes to fight everybody at their fullest
Exactly.
power.
I mean,
So
if you
if
wanted
he said,
you could do a lobotomy, but then I can instant transmission as far as I want it away. Remember, you
Yeah,
can
but-
you need a couple seconds. I can just with no
But-
ease.
Goku can't breathe in space.
Yeah, you can.
There you go.
He can.
There you go.
Yes, you can.
There you go. He's traveling.
Really?
He's traveling to space before.
You can.
When?
If I'm correct, no, that was the movie. No.
Yeah.
The movie's canon.
Not all of them.
All
No,
of them.
the super was canon, and they did go into space with that, but they were still kind of within the atmosphere. Not
Yeah.
really.
They were
We're not
close.
sure about that one, so if,
Yeah, but
anyone's
he
wa-
did-
if anyone
he
actually
did
watches
kind
it,
of go backwards.
comment on the bottom. Tell me if I'm wrong. Thanks.
Alright, so let's hop into the fight actually. We'll start with the base powers before we hop into future forms of themselves.
Okay.
Base Superman. So
Well, it's more or less base, like, it's at their strongest point without being so far into the future. Like, if I was to ask him about future Superman, it would be Superman Prime.
Yeah, that'd be the strongest form. That is the
So we
strongest
talking about,
form of
like,
Superman.
first day on the scene Superman versus like.
If you want first day on the scene Superman, that's where the man could literally, his power was only jumping over tall buildings.
Yeah.
He
had no flight. He had no flight.
He had no flight. No, he would be able to die by getting hit by a bullet. The man could literally jump over tall buildings. Not even skyscrapers. I'm talking about a house like yours, John.
Okay, so, alright. So, like I said, let's hop into the fight. The arena is the cell arena.
Okay.
We have you at your peak and you at your peak, which means you have up until your strongest point right now is probably Super Saiyan Blue because he has that completely controlled.
Plus Kaioken
Plus Kaioken, sorry.
Yes, he has Kaioken control.
times 100.
Times 20. I
Times
think.
20.
Oh,
Times
okay.
20.
Sorry for that.
And that was even pushing it against Jiren, but
Yeah, but
it's
he
okay.
can really.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway, you guys are more than welcome to jump into it.
I mean, first off, Goku being the way that he is would be the aggressor at first.
Yeah.
So,
Testing the waters.
yeah, exactly. He'd be testing the waters, and Superman would always start off restricting himself. You know, he never goes into a fight full force because he doesn't know how much you can take. So as the fight progresses, and as you progress your strength, Superman will progress his as well. Also, will progress his speed.
Can I just say this one thing? Pretty logically, Goku would literally get his heart ripped out from his chest from one punch.
Yes.
But we're lucky enough we're not doing that.
But again, that's if Superman was not
I'm basically
restricting
giving the
himself.
win, because unless you count that Super Saiyan God is magic, Goku
Well,
loses.
Super Saiyan God is also... It also doesn't have the power of Super Saiyan Blue.
But here's the biggest if between a comic versus manga.
Well, no, even with the manga, Super Saiyan Blue is stronger than Red
Mm.
because
Yeah.
the God form only has the speed.
No, it's
over
not
the
even
blow,
that. It's
and it doesn't waste as much
different-
stamina.
Exactly, it comes down to stamina.
Exactly.
Because he's holding it in with Red. He's
That's why he can move faster.
Exactly.
He's not hitting any harder.
Same thing. Why
Like
fucking
with-
what's his name? Vegeta goes blue, and the last second he goes red, and then hit.
Yeah, but he can't do that in the show yet, which is done.
Yeah.
But anyway, not talking about that yet.
So we talking about someone that if they're just fighting for fun, it could last for fucking days.
Yeah, it could. But if they were fighting
For real.
seriously,
And no
there-
kill shots.
no kill shots. You have to admit, if it were no kill shots, with the way that John set our rules, Superman would grab him and perform a lobotomy. It's not a kill shot.
Come on.
It's not a kill
no
shot.
bullshit like that.
It's not a kill shot, though.
That's some bullshit.
No, it's not a kill
That's
shot.
technically a kill shot.
No, it's not.
If I had these powers and I started
Dude.
walking away with,
Dude, a
If I was
lobotomy,
like-
all a lobotomy does, it turns you into a physical vegetable.
I
You know
am
what that
killing
does?
someone.
That's not killing someone.
That's not life.
That's just turning them, like, just turning their brain off, and all they do is they sit here like this.
That's
That's it. That's not a kill shot. Their heart's still beating. Their heart's still beating, though.
not the point. The point
All
is
right,
that you're
but here's the
literally
thing.
killing someone.
But here's the thing. You said, like, if they were just fighting for fun, the fight would last for days. It's the only way Superman can end the fight is if he narrowed his heat vision and performed a slight lobotomy on Goku.
I
Or
like how
you
he
do
said
instant
slight.
transmission to him and just take him to a fucking red sun for a couple hours. Just
Yeah,
shove
but
him
Yeah,
over.
but no,
how
actually-
is
actually-
Goku gonna actually know that?
And actually, hold on. Even if he did know that, the Red Sun takes a few days.
Not if you shove
to
it
have
right
an-
into him.
The
No.
Red Sun takes a few days to have an effect on Superman, regardless,
Do
because
some
he
Batman shit,
stores.
just bring him to Krypton.
It's because his power from the yellow sun is stored in his body.
Yeah, but
So while the radiation
Well, if
is
you-
seeping in,
if
the
you do
yellow
anything-
energy is fighting it back.
Well, if you think when he got put into Brainiac's, when he found Krypton, what's left of it, on Kandor, when he went there and Brainiac put him in that small little beaker that he has of their fucking city,
Yeah.
he was in there for a second and lost all his powers.
No, he didn't.
He
Okay.
didn't have strength.
Yes, he did.
He had, you know what his strength was? Out of reflex.
No.
You can even see in the new 52.
Hold on.
Now, let
That's
me,
wrong.
No,
Because he was
let me
punching holes in the ground and lifted up a 3-ton slab of
Finish.
concrete
You gonna let me finish?
like it was a paperweight.
You gonna let me finish? Thank you. In the new 52, he lost his power to absorb yellow sort of
Radiation.
radiation. Sorry for my slur. I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then he couldn't even do that. He was actually forced to actually start, what is it, solar, what is it? He had a new power solar, so he can't even absorb it.
Solar
The only-
flare.
Solar flare. See, man knows what he's talking about, finally. I'm kidding. But,
You know what solar flare even is?
yeah,
Which he could technically use that against Goku, and Goku wouldn't die.
he just hurt the shit out of him.
Fucking A.
But if you take it, the reason he could even do that is because his body is so used to, with all that massive strength,
Uh-huh.
it's basically reflex. If you work your body out that much, you just can't go to God level, but you can go to as strong as you can
Whoa.
without relying on it.
When he uses
Same
the
thing
solar
with-
flare, it actually drains some of his power.
No, I'm just saying, if you reduce Superman to base level,
Mhm.
no using any of his stored up energy, he'll still punch holes through fucking people
Oh, yeah.
and still jump miles at a time like the fucking Hulk.
Yeah.
Same thing would happen to Wolverine if you can't that when he lost his healing ability. He still had all that strength, all that power.
Well, the healing ability wasn't his...
No, I'm not talking about the healing ability. When they took his healing ability, he also lost his strength. He lost all of his powers.
Yeah.
The only reason he could even walk with all that adamantium in his body is because his body was so built up with all that muscle that he could even do that. The
Mhm.
muscle reflex. So if he did it, he would be on base level. Like as someone's been.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
So if Goku
But-
had the knowledge of instant transmission to a red sun and shoved you in there,
Uh-huh.
you would instantly lose it. And
Yeah,
then
but-
fall to that planet.
Yeah, but
And then Goku could kill you. If he wanted to, but he wouldn't. That's if he knew this knowledge.
okay, I just wanted to
Lot
point
of ifs.
I just wanted to point this out. Even if Goku knew to teleport him to the red sun, but what is the chance he would actually teleport him to the right sun?
What's the chances? Keep in mind,
Not even
there's a good chance that he teleports him to the wrong sun.
Yeah.
And
Well, Goku's
Superman
luck.
just goes, thanks, buddy. Absorbs the shit, comes out, Superman Prime him.
Yeah, but here's a question. I know there's another star he can absorb. There's the red, and then there's the yellow. red is bad for him, yellow is good.
Yeah.
What's the other one? There's another one, I think, right?
No.
White.
No, you're thinking of
He could,
Krypton.
he could
I mean,
absorb a white sun, which is a dwarf star.
Yeah, no, but I think
That,
there was
that,
another
that's
one.
some weird shit.
It is, but it doesn't really do as much
Unless
as
you,
the
and then
yellow
you
sun.
tell us his other
Okay.
form. If somehow Goku knew and like
Hmm?
whooped his ass to like
Like a
Apocalypse and shoved him into one of the flames, he'd come out super strong.
Yeah.
He'd be the god of strength again. But still wouldn't help. In the end, Goku's going to lose this one.
Yes.
If he doesn't know certain things about Goku,
Superman.
he's gonna lose this.
Yes.
Yeah, but, I mean, when does Goku actually do his research? I mean,
Never.
Clark can go into a fight not really knowing anything and figure
We have
it
a
out
better
in seconds.
chance if we're gonna
Exactly.
get into like this fight. It just sucks because animes and comics, or,
Differentiates so
unless
much.
we're doing like One Punch Man versus Superman, then we can start getting on this shit.
We can do that one in a different video.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully,
a good idea.
comment
for
on the
one.
fucking video. Tell us else universe.
So,
Let me know something too. Vegeta versus who for a fight like this? Vegeta versus who? Comment down below.
it's a good idea, guys. I mean, I would think Vegeta versus Hulk. That would be pretty interesting. It would be a one-sided fight.
Vegeta can kill.
Yeah,
Vegeta has no
can.
remorse.
Near's the Hulk.
Yeah, but then
World Breaker Hulk
Here's
has
the thing.
full function of his brain.
yeah, but here's the thing too, is that Vegeta has no remorse, unlike Goku.
Hmm.
So we can do a fight to the death,
Yeah,
and using full abilities. That'd be an interesting conversation, an
We're
interesting
talking about
argument.
a giant green being. There's literally.
All right, we're gonna save this for another day, John.
Okay, guys. Anyway, you heard it here. It seems like that we have Superman winning this fight. If you guys have any questions down below, or anything else for more in the fight, if you guys have different opinions, let us down below. If you think we should do a different type of fight, again, you can comment that too. Like and subscribe. Join us for our next video. I'm seeing that we can probably do Flash versus Superman. I'm going to be running for Flash's team. He's going to be running for Superman's team. This should be actually really fun.
And me.
So we'll join you inside the next video.